What's up, everybody? This is a PSA announcement about watch who you bring over to your effing house. I can't curse this early in the video, so don't worry. I will curse later. Uh, so I brought a girl over my house years ago, and this bitch left a demon in my house. And let me start from the beginning. When I was 18, I was on a train. And there was this tall girl with these little dreadlocks on the train. And I was trying to flirt with her. And she got off the train and was like, why don't you get off the train with me? So I got off the train with her. And we became friends. She took a bus. And then I went back home. Nothing happened. Fast forward about 6 years. At this time, I was working in clubs. And it was a Friday night. And I just happened to be off. And I was on my way to go hang out at one of the clubs I worked at. So, on my way there, I run into the girl. And she's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, there was something off about the situation. I said, I'm going to a club. She said, oh, which one? I said, this one. I said, you want to come? I work there. I'll get us in for free. So she's like, yeah, I'll come with you. And, on our way there, she was talking about weird shit. She was talking about demons and how dreadlocks are antennas to the spirit world and all this shit that ain't really my thing. I'm really not a spiritual witchcraft kind of guy. Stuff like that, not really my thing. So on our way to the fucking club, I run into my buddy. His name was C, and he worked for the same. We knew each other, and he said he was all dressed up and looked like he was about to go to the club, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, man? Where you going?" And I said, "I'm going to this club. You can come with us if you want. I'll get us in for free." He's like, "Bet, let's go." So boom, we go to the club, and having this girl with me, I was just getting a bad vibe from her the whole time. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just leave her here with my buddy C, and I'm going to just walk around the club and I'm going to mingle. So I did that. So C and the girl sit at a table. Then we all got drinks. They got their drinks. I got my drink. I walk around. I mingle. I come back to the table. When I come back to the table, the girl goes, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then as soon as she gets up, goes to the bathroom, my man C turns to me. He's like, yo, what's up? What's up with your girl? And I was like, why? What's up with her? He's like, the whole time she's been sitting here talking about demons and shit. And she's talking about fucking like witchcraft shit. He's like, I'm cool, bro. And I was like, yeah, I kind of feel this. I was getting that vibe. Boom. Fast forward. It's the end of the night. She's like, all right, well, I guess you want to come back to my place? At first, I was thinking, let me bring her back to the crib. Maybe we're going to hook up. And then, on our way there, I was just like, I'm not hooking up with this girl. So, little side note. Earlier that day, there was a pipe in the wall because my room was on the basement level of this very nice furnished house. And a pipe broke and water came out onto the floor and a little bit of water built up inside the wall. So sometimes you would hear a drip from the pipe and it would splash the water and the water would splash back and forth. So now it's me and the girl and we're in our house. We're in my house, I mean. And it's time to go to bed. And she made a comment about me keeping my hands to myself. Not that I was being touchy-feely with her, but she made this comment that kind of gave me the vibe like, oh, she don't want to hook up with you. And I was cool with that because I was thinking, I don't want to hook up with you either. You're weirding me out. Because the whole time that we were hanging out at my house, she was talking about fucking like witchcraft ceremonies, little how her ex-boyfriend's mom sold his soul to the devil. And she brought the dreadlock thing up again about dreadlocks being a fucking antennas for the spirit world. And what else did she fucking say? It was like talking about, what's the word I'm looking for? When you do like a little demonic ceremony, she was talking about shit like that the whole time. And it was like freaking me out. And I was like, you know what? I'm too intoxicated for this shit. Let's just go to bed. And she made a little comment about, oh, because I had a couch and a bed in my room. And so I was like, you can sleep on the couch, the bed, and I'll take the couch, because I didn't want to be really close to this bitch. Plus, she kind of smelled funny. So I lay on the couch, and she was like, ew, that's corny. You gonna lay all the way over there? And I was like, oh, yeah, because I don't want to fucking... I didn't say it out loud, but I didn't really want to lay next to this bitch. So boom, after she makes that comment, she's like, oh, you're going to lay all the way over there? That's corny. So I was like, bitch, you just told me keep my hands to myself. Now you tell me you want to lay next to me? All right, fine. So I laid next to her, and it was weird. It was just like I felt like I was laying next to a dirty person. And as I'm laying there with her, a big drip of water splashed in the wall. Now, mind you, I'm freaked out by all the spiritual, demonic shit that this bitch has been talking about all night. All the fucking demonic ceremonies that she's performed or knows of, or blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. So when that water splashed in the wall, it splashed really hard. And it splashed and went, and it sounded like somebody was walking across the wet floor. And I'm just laying there. I know what it is. I'm trying to be rational and tell myself, oh, that was just water splashing in the fucking wall. And she says out loud, real loud, is there somebody else in here with us? And then that just gave me chills. I'm like, bitch, did you really have to fucking say that? Did you have to fucking say that? So now I'm super paranoid. And at the time, I was engaging in the devil's lettuce, if you know what I'm saying. And I couldn't smoke in my house anymore after that, because it was just freaking me out being in there. That bitch freaked me out so bad. And it gets better. That bitch freaked me out so fucking bad that I couldn't even engage in the wacky tobacco after that. Because I used to like to go home, because I'm kind of an introvert, kind of. And sometimes I used to just like to go home, blaze up, and draw, or listen to music, or play video games, or watch a movie, stuff like that. Just chill out. I used to like to chill out. So now I'm super paranoid, because this bitch with her fucking demonic fucking spiel that she hit me with. So I'm late. So I go home one night, and I'm trying to just do my thing. And the whole time I'm sitting there in the kitchen, smoking. I keep hearing shit, and it's freaking me out. I was like, oh, is there really a demon in this bitch? Is there a ghost in here? I've never seen a ghost, okay? And I would just get so fucking freaked out and paranoid that I would have to go and just smoke my brains out and then go to sleep. So I'm trying to get over this shit, right? At the time. This was years ago. So we had a cat. Her name was Cadillac. Cadillac the cat. And I'm sitting there one night, and I'm blazing up. I'm drawing, I'm listening to music or some shit. And Cadillac comes walking in the kitchen. And she comes walking in, and she just stops, and she's like, just looks up. And I'm looking at Cadillac, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, Cadillac, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then she like stands up, and puts her paws up, and is looking up. I'm like, oh, come on, Cadillac. Do you see a ghost right now? What are you looking at? And then the bitch goes, and just like swipes at something that's not there. And I was like, I'm done. Close the fucking drawing book, get the markers, get my shit. I think I might have smoked a little more just to knock me the fuck out and went to sleep. Boom. Fast forward. A buddy of mine was in between. Actually, this is later on in the story, but I just want to point this out. That I had a friend, he was in between apartments. He was like, he was moved from one apartment and the other, and it didn't work out where he had a place to stay. So it was like a couple days, he just needed a place to stay. I said, I must stay at my house. So he stays at my house, and he's like, bro, I don't know what it is about staying in your house. It feels weird in there, bro. It feels weird. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, it just feels heavy. This happened way down the line. But before that happened, I had a friend. His name was G. I know, a lot of one-letter name guys in this story. We had C, now we got G. G was my man. G calls me up one night. It's a Sunday night. He's like, come on, bro, let's go. Let's go to the city. Let's get some drinks. Man, I got you. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's go out. So we go. He picks me up. We go out. Nothing's happening. It's a dead night. I think it might have been wintertime, and it was a Sunday night, so there wasn't too many people out. So we go to a couple bars that we went to one bar where I worked at, and we went to another bar, and we got another bar, and nothing was going on. So we were like, well, I guess we're going to call it a night. So we go back. So he drops me off at my house, and I was like, bro, I'm about to smoke if you want to come in and smoke real quick. He's like, yeah, fuck it. We go in the house, and we start smoking. Now, mind you, we were already drunk. So we start smoking, and we both got the spins. So I was like, bro, I had a bucket for some reason in the living room. I forget why. Or I think I went and got the bucket because I knew I was going to throw up. So I got the bucket. And he's like, bro, I'm about to throw up. I was like, well, here's this bucket. Take this bucket. I'm about to go throw up too. So he throws up in a bucket. I run downstairs to throw up in the bathroom because we're fucked up. We're both fucked up right now. And then I come back upstairs and this motherfucker is sitting there and he's like he's looking up. He's holding a bucket with the throw up in it and he's shaking his legs back and forth and he's like, Johnny, shit in your crib is moving. And I was like, oh no, come on, man. Don't tell me this. Fuck. So, boom. Everybody would come over to my house and say some weird shit. I never saw any weird shit except for my cat freaking out that one time. And then, and people telling me that weird shit is happening in my fucking house. Moral of the story is, you gotta be careful who you bring your house. If they're into some demonic, devil worshiping shit, they're doing ceremonies, they're, selling souls, sacrificing cats, don't bring them over your fucking house. Because they might leave a fucking demon in there. I knew this little guy who had a fucking roommate who was engaging in the old, the Breaking Bad, if you know what I'm saying, and was going through like some kind of psychosis and was trying to hurt the little guy. And the little guy couldn't defend himself, so he calls me up. Yo, this dude, I'm locked in my room. This dude is like trying to kill me, blah, blah, blah. Yo, can I stay with you? I'll pay you. I'll give you. At the time, I had some addictions at that time. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I'll pay you in your addiction if you let me stay at your house. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. Let's do that. So boom, me and my buddy, we drive over to his house. We run inside. I was like, yo, where's the guy at? He's like, he left for a little bit. And he had 2 dudes with him. But here's all my shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. Boom, we grab his shit, throw it in the car, drive. He stays with me. He holds his end of the bargain. He's like, he pays me to stay at my house. And then one night, I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'm drawing or playing a video game. I was doing something. And he comes, sits in the kitchen with me. He's like, is there like a lady in this house? And I was like, what? I started getting mad because I didn't want to hear it. He's like, is there like, I see a lady in here sometimes. I was like, well, what are you fucking talking about? I was like, actually, I didn't ask him what he was talking about. I was like, come on, man. He was like, no, I'm just saying. He didn't realize how, like, this was bothering me because this was an ongoing thing that this bitch might have potentially left a fucking demon in my house. So I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? What's going on? He's like, sometimes when I feel like sometimes I kind of see like a lady in here. It's like, you see a lady in my house. And I was like, I stop. He was like, come on, I just want to tell you the story about the lady in your fucking house. And I'm almost 100% convinced that this bitch might have left some kind of entity or some kind of spirit or something in my house. I never saw it, but my house did feel really weird. And people would come to my house and complain about seeing shit moving, fucking, it having a weird vibe. And I was thinking the same thing, but I really don't believe in ghosts like that. So I was like, people are tripping, But moral of the story is, if you meet a motherfucking girl and she says that she plays with Ouija boards, or she sacrificed a cat or a guinea pig to fucking Molock or whoever, and she says she wants to sleep over, tell her, fuck no, okay? Tell her you're, I don't know, you're celibate or something, or that you don't do those things, or that you're waiting till marriage. Because let me tell you, you bring a bitch over your house that gets down like that, guess what? Your house is going to be fucked up. I just wanted to give you that advice for all you young guys out there watching. Don't fuck with demonic bitches, okay?